people are so uncaring and just cruel just for the fun of it. And it's not just the internet. You can't say, well, that's the internet for you. Because people were acting this way long before the internet began. The difference is the people who now have multiple internet victims who they emotionally and mentally destroy. 20 or 30 years ago, they would have literal victims buried in their backyard. The people who get off on emotional pain have always existed. They're just easier to find online because in real life, they don't take so much joy in it. Because in real life, it's understood that it's wrong to take such joy in another's emotional struggles. I guarantee you, if Adonis Paul or Hatman or any of the others had been around in the 60s, they would be mass serial killers, thriving on the cries and the pleas for release from their victims. And it wouldn't be on a public platform where thousands of people were encouraging it. This is where society has brought us. It has taken this sort of abuse and manipulation out of a closed closet door or basement and put it in the background of American internet culture. Not in the forefront, because if it was in the forefront, people would take notice. That's why he's upset about the Adonis Paul Stalks tag. Because that keeps things kind of in the forefront, in the middle ground. Trying desperately to push it to the forefront, because if it was in the forefront, if people were paying attention, people would be saying, this is fucked up and should not be happening. The only way that they succeed in what they are doing is by staying in the shadows and making their actions so unbelievable that nobody will ever believe they're happening, and only attacking people who are mentally unstable so that nobody will believe them. It doesn't mean it's not happening. It just means that they are keeping it under the radar enough to get away with it. And if this was the 1930s or the 1940s, these people would be serial killers keeping people in their basement. Guaranteed. Because that's the only other type of human being that would take enjoyment from what they are doing.